So I can only talk for a little bit, but yeah, I put myself in a sense of I put myself more so in the forefront, but that's only to protect. It's like a protector vibe, you know what I mean? So I don't be putting the girl, saying wife in Christ, the kids, I mean, meaning like, right now I got little nephews and stuff, I don't be putting them like, all up on my shit, but yeah, but other than that though, I put them first, you know what I'm saying? The only thing about me is I put myself first in the sense of, in order to take care of them, I gotta, take care of myself. You feel me? Like, if I don't take care of myself, I ain't even gonna be able to, like, like take care of them. Let me read this real quick. This goes in a book name too, but I'm gonna start from right here. Just read it. Actually, start from right here. In order to discover the potential of your bigger self, you must jump into the water of husbandhood, not just engage in shacking because it is a game, because it is a game and fails to take full responsibilities for your actions. One can learn only if he takes full responsibility and deals with the consequences of his actions. Shacking offers a trapdoor. Though marriage is escapable, one does not escape without learning a thorough lesson in decisions, actions, and consequences. So, learning occurs even in a failed marriage. Shacking lets you play the husband game without being a real husband. And this is the way of the boys. A man must understand that his decisions are binding and there is real importance to real decisions. Marriage is such an important lesson in manhood development. I tried to do that at a horrible point, but it is no wonder that every society requires some form of it. You will never learn the role of husbanding until you decide to be a husband, not a roommate, a husband. You have got to know what it means to be with this person for better or worse, and not be able to get away on just a whim. And that's the thing, so I can go so deep into this is my own type of vibing, but I'm going to just keep reading. I'm going to just read this, put this in the book club, you feel me? And, put in some certain stuff, you know what I'm saying? But, you have got to experience the kind of instructional pressure that comes from being bound with a person socially, legally, spiritually, and psychologically. The legal paper is not the key to helping you grow into a man. Peep that. The key is learning the meaning and responsibility that goes with commitment. It is the commitment that begins to cultivate you. It begins to bring down the rain to the soil and requires things of you to handle the droughts. Because you have decided to be a real husband, you can begin to grow as a man, and this causes the consciousness to expand. You begin to discover muscles that you didn't know you had. You begin to understand that you can share yourself and not only be concerned about yourself. You begin to understand that your concern about people can be bigger than concern about your own needs. When you are able to spread your sentiments to include more than just yourself, then you are growing into manhood. After you put yourself fully into being a husband, then you want to throw yourself into something else. This new level of activity is fathering. Now your manhood has a real challenge to stimulate its growth. You must face a full day of work. Then, at 2 in the morning, a baby yells out and awakens the entire house. Despite the fact that you ache with exhaustion, you begin to understand that you are a father now. When the doctor announces that the little one has an ear infection, you understand that you have another set of ears. You have another set what are we talking about? Of ears. And the pain in the little ears becomes your pain. It's crazy. The developing man who is now a father learns that he must keep milk in the refrigerator as well as gas in the car. Putting food in the baby's stomach shows that not only can you move today, but also tomorrow. You have a responsibility much larger than the limitation of this moment. All right, just making sure